So what's up?
What isn't, I guess, is the question.
Cool. I just made dinner.
Yeah, how's that?
It was good. I'm going to give you all a recipe. Fucking 2 pounds of chicken thighs. Cut off the fat, dice them into little cubes. Like 2 medium or 3 medium or 2 large onions. Slice those up into little pieces. Do the same thing with some potatoes after you peel them and some carrots. Get yourself some soy sauce, sesame oil, some pepper flakes, some Korean chili paste, gochujang.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking toss everything but the carrots, potatoes, and water into a pot,
Mm-hmm.
and let that cook for like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, you can toss like some alcohol in there too, like vodka. It recommends soju, but I don't have that because it's like $30 a bottle. So if you just like get vodka, it's fine.
Yeah.
So you toss the chicken, you toss the pepper flakes, you toss the gochujang, you toss like 10 cloves of garlic, 2 tablespoons of 2 teaspoons of minced ginger,
Mm-hmm.
2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, the chicken, the onion, toss it in there for like 5 minutes. Then you pour in the carrots, the potatoes, and the water over top of it, like 1.5 cups of water.
Mm-hmm.
Let that simmer for about 25 minutes. Dice up a green chili pepper and some for flavor and some scallions for look. Toss them on. Stir the chili in. Toss the scallions on top, and serve over rice.
That sounds amazing.
It's delicious. It costs like $15, but the thing is, you will not use all of the ingredients. So like the next time you do it, it'll cost like $10, if that.
Sure. So I've been cooking a lot more also.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna have to like write that down for me.
Oh, I got a link for you. You ready?
I mean, just like pop it into like the Discord, yo.
Yeah, there you go. I might put that in the show notes too.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
It's super good. It takes like an hour to prep, which is like a lot of time, but it's so, especially on like a coldish winter night. Oh. Yeah, it's a Korean stew kind of thing. Anyways, I'm kneeling on the floor because my mother is in the chair next to me, and she will not let me use the chair. But she's got a bum knee, so I can't really force her out of it. Hi, Mom. You can say hi. You'll be on the recording. Oh, come on. Say welcome to Fear Baiting.
Welcome to Fear Baiting.
Thank you, Mom.
This is a good introduction.
Yeah. Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone. It's your number one it's your number one Rubik's Cube podcast.
Sure. Rubik's Death Cube.
Rubik's Death Cube, yes. I'm Luna.
I'm Blair.
And remember, wait, no, that's
That's how we end the podcast. Hey.
Bye.
The shortest podcast ever. So you talked about that food. I want to talk about food I made recently. It's way less complicated.
Sure. We're in the podcast now, right?
No, yes, we are in the podcast, but I do want to, because I've been thinking about it. I impulse bought some canned roasted eel.
Oh, I saw that. That looks nasty.
It was, have you ever had eel before?
No, but I've never... No, I think I probably have with sushi.
Yeah, so it's the most buttery, delicious food, like fish ever. It's my favorite fish. So I had that canned eel. It was in this like kind of like sweet, savory, spicy brine. It was roasted. I fried it a little. I put it over white rice with a poached egg. And it was the best thing I've ever put in my body. So simple, but
Hell yeah.
but very lovely.
I once had a like barbecue chicken dinner at Bongo's in Disneyland or Disney World, whichever one's in Florida, and the chicken was so good that it made me cry.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of some chicken.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like pro food in general. You know?
I'm a big bitch for some food.
Right?
My mom's making a disapproving face. Yes, you kind of were. Sure, Mom.
Oh
Okay,
my
I have
God.
a chair back now. My mom left.
So your
Now I
mom
can
isn't
say now I can say the fuck word.
So your mom isn't the special guest on this podcast episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not she's never seen Cube.
Ever? I've seen it at least 3 times, so.
You've seen Cube 3 times?
Yup. The 2 other times were with other people because they were like, hey, let's watch Cube. I'm like, okay.
I've never seen Cube.
Really?
Never.
I'll be honest, this is the first time I finished it.
Really?
Yeah. We usually get about halfway through before tapping out. But I sat through the whole motherfucker this time. But before we get...
It's fine, I think.
No, it's something, and we'll get into that. But first, do we have any sort of gay horror news?
I talked about my estradiol
Yes.
last week.
The gender pills.
So there's that.
Yes, you've got those.
Yeah, I got my respecting women juice in me now. It's been flowing through me for like a week and a half, and the cat ears haven't come in yet. So
Well, I would say it's usually about like a month in. I think they start showing up. So soon.
yeah,
Soon.
Yeah.
So we'll just have weekly cat ear updates, I guess, on this podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. I am about to put a post out of my drafts onto my Tumblr that was me posting about getting hormones that I put in the drafts like a week and a half ago. Just putting that out there. Mm-hmm. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so that's let's check out upcominghorrormovies.com. I need to start having this open. I think I'm just going to start using this as a reference.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got, what's this? Another Wolf Cop? No, we already talked about that.
Wolf Cop, yeah.
Yep. Twitter.com/wolfcop. They added us on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we talked about Wolf Cop.
No, because fucking, who was it? I think it was Benny? One of our friends.
Yeah.
One of our friends added me and was like, "Hey, did you ever watch Wolf Cop?" And I was like, "No, I didn't." And then Wolf Cop official Twitter added us and said, "I lived it." And Benny was like, "I'm so sorry."
To be at once both a wolf and a cop.
Yeah. Halloween remake's coming out next year.
Oh, well, that's the first I'm hearing about that.
I'm excited for that.
I guess.
I heard Jamie Lee Curtis might be back in it.
Oh, so she's done from yogurt ads?
She's done for the ads about the yogurts that make you poopy.
Yeah, yeah, so interesting.
God, we're so close to 2018.
I know. Fuck.
That's so fucked up.
Like a month and change. Like it's coming. Yeah.
Yep.
And not that much change. Like 4 days change, I think.
Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis is back in it as the same character. The same joint-smoking badass who beat Michael Myers.
But like old.
Yeah, but old.
Interesting. Well, okay. So I'm inherently nervous about remakes because I don't think I've ever watched a remake and wherein I was like, this was as good or better than the original, you know?
I heard that like the remake of The Thing like wasn't bad if you just watched it and have never seen The Thing.
Sure, but that's the thing, you know, like not
good horror movie remakes.
Well, not even horror movie remakes, just remakes in general, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking around.
Because I remember the Nightmare on Elm Street.
I mean, The Ring.
The Ring. Well, it was less of a remake and more of a localization, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. Was The Hills Have Eyes any good, or was that just like?
Well, I've never seen the original or the remake, so I could not tell you. But I can tell you that the Nightmare on Elm Street remake is fucking garbage. It's shit garbage.
Yeah.
It's liquid shit garbage. So it's not good.
I heard the Dawn of the Dead remake was good. It's the only good movie. I almost said Dax Shepard, but his name is Zack Snyder. The only good movie Zack Snyder has ever directed.
I wish Dax Shepard directed it. Can you? I want
It would have
to.
starred Kristen Bell, and it would have been great.
I want to live in that universe because you've just created a Splinter universe by that misspeak.
Oh, okay.
And I want to live in that one where everything's the same except that Dax Shepard directed the Dawn of the Dead remake.
This is like that scene in Coherence where they open up the box, and inside the box is written the word, just like the words Dax Shepard has directed Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my god.
Oh god. Was the Friday the 13th remake any good? Did you ever see that?
No, I didn't see it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really in the business of watching remakes if I can fucking avoid it.
I know some people liked the Blair Witch remake. I'm not gonna start coming to its defense on here because I didn't see it, but I know some people who did like it.
Well, it wasn't really it was a sequel. Really.
Was it a sequel?
It was a sequel because the main character was the brother of Heather from the first, apparently. So yeah, that was kind of the plot of it because he's like, I'm gonna look for my sister in the woods.
Yeah.
And you know what? So it's not the worst found footage movie ever, and standing by itself, it'd probably be fine. But when you compare it to the source material, it just falls flat. It falls flat in specific ways. I already talked about this on this podcast, but it falls flat in specific ways because it kind of undermines everything that the first movie did stylistically. Also, it just wasn't necessary. You know, like that's the thing. Like the story was complete. It was, and it was just we don't need more. It's just bad. Don't do it. Movie good by itself. No sequel.
Don't do the It.
Don't do the It. Oh, but the It remake that was good.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
better than the original, I've heard.
Yeah. I mean, fuck. Yeah, not hard. Though Tim Curry always knocks it out of the park.
I heard that which is it Peter Skarsgård? Is that the one?
I think so. That sounds right.
The other one was like, is the other one like Stellan? The one that was on the vampire show.
True Blood.
Thank you.
Alexander Skarsgård was on True Blood.
He had sex with Sookie Stackhouse, I think.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that name for a character always kind of tripped me up, honestly.
Because it sounds like she's got big old titties. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she's Stacked House.
Yeah.
Oh god, I just accidentally sped up playback speed. We're fine. Nothing is broken.
Yeah. So. Cool. Some good banter there. Are we ready to get?
We're back on good recording, and I want to say again at the top of the show, I should have said this at the very start, but whatever. I just want to say thanks again for dealing with us through this rocky schedule.
Things should get a lot smoother from here on out. You have my Scout's promise.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're both really busy, but we're gonna be trying to like bump back recording by like a day, so we have a
buffer,
a buffer period.
Yeah.
And hopefully, eventually, we get to build an actual buffer of episodes. But you know,
yeah. Well, I mean,
that's a maybe.
If I get to do this full time, donate to our Patreon.
Yeah, donate to our Patreon. We will increase the quality of this podcast. But until then, you get what you get.
No, we appreciate everything that everyone's been able to give, even it's not monetary. So yeah, it's fine. Things should smooth out from here on out. The semester's closing soonish. And
yeah, so expected to get bad around this time. Not next year, sorry. Around like April of next year.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad again then. Worse probably. Anyway, so yeah, but yeah. Anyway, we watched a movie this week. I think
we did. We watched Cube.
We watched Cube. So the main thing, my main takeaway from this movie is that none of the actors behave like human beings. Their acting is not bad. It's just weird, you know.
You
eventually stop.
I'm trying to think of anyone in this movie. Acts like a normal ass human.
Yeah, because you stop thinking about it like 45 minutes in because it's just normal to you at that point. But definitely for the first 45 minutes of this movie, I was like, there's just something off about how these people are communicating with one another.
Yeah, they're not good at the talking.
No. It's there's a lot of things going on in this movie. But
there are extremely many things happening in this movie.
I'm honestly like
around what was the number 27,000 and something things happening in this movie?
Oh, just for all the cubes?
Yeah, one thing per cube.
Yeah, I mean I think there was 15,000 cubes in the end. I think that was the math they made or something like that.
Google how many cubes were in Cube. Nothing, just some math shit, just some nerd bullshit.
Cool. I mean, this movie is like 50% nerd bullshit and then like 25% sexual assault.
Was there that much?
No, not that much. Not that much. But
how much was there? Any of that?
Well, there was an attempt at it at the almost very end of the movie.
I mean, you mean when she gets stabbed?
No. He like tries to like get up on her.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I watched this movie like a day and a half ago. So
that's okay. I watched it last night. Okay, but let's get into the chronology of this movie.
So I think one of the biggest problems I have in this movie is that they are in a death trap heaven.
Yeah.
And 2 deaths in this movie happen because of death trap.
Yeah.
There are 6 character deaths in this movie. 2 happen because of death trap, and 1 happens not because of death trap, but it's still in a pretty cool way.
Yeah, I mean the deaths in this movie most of them aren't bad.
Yeah, no, like if I come to a movie that has this many death traps, I want to see people get like sliced and diced, like that one scene in the Resident Evil movie where like the SWAT team gets cut up by lasers.
Well, I mean,
this is a classic, by the way.
The thing is that so this movie opens with a death scene with an unnamed character who steps into a different like cube, because that's how this for the uninitiated, this is how this movie is constructed. It's interlocking cubes where you can on all 6 sides of the cube you're on the inside of. And
hey Blair, I just realized they built 2 sets for this movie, and that's all they had to build.
Yeah.
They just had to build the cube they were in and the cube they were looking into. And then they just changed the lighting in one of the cubes.
Yep. But fuck if it doesn't work.
No, it works very well.
Okay, so this dude steps into another cube and he's like, this is interesting, and then we hear a noise and then we see chunks of him fall off. A la the 5th Final Destination movie.
I've seen in Resident Evil, the movie, where that dude gets chopped up by lasers.
I was thinking about the 5th Final Destination movie where that guy gets like shoved into the fucking chain link fence.
Oh yeah, and he has no bones.
He has chunks of, at least in this movie, it just goes through the bones and we see the bones instead of
but in that movie he just like has no bones.
No, it was just meat, just meat.
Yeah.
No, but this one actually happened.
Human beings are again sacks of flesh.
But the thing is like that's the most memorable death. And it's also the first death, and it's not a main character, so like.
Well, you could argue that like the last death in the movie is a somewhat memorable death.
I mean, it's a pretty good death, but I think I would say this one is.
Oh yeah, the first one is the one that you're the first one is the one you're taking home.
Right, exactly.
And like I get doing that to like set it off, to like get this thing off to the races, and then there's like.
But you can't nut there. Like you have to. This movie has to be like tantric sex.
Did you say you can't nut there?
You can't nut there. So this movie nuts within the first 10 minutes, and the rest of it is just like trying to nut again, but it can't.
Like they're just impotently pressing the nut button, even though like the nut is spent.
Right. No, exactly. Like this person's first time like, I can do multiple orgasms for sure. But then they like come once, and then it's like horrible for the rest of the evening. But they still haven't got their girlfriend off, so it's like. Yeah, it's just a bad scene altogether, and no one really has a good time in the end.
Time to make a deposit in the ham wallet.
Excuse me?
I was stealing from Brooks like whole cloth at this point.
Is the deposit in that ham wallet nutting in a vagina?
That's probably what that is. It's not eating someone out.
God, that is the worst thing that has ever come out of your mouth, and also Brooks's mouth. Just by association.
You know it's not for. You know that's not. Neither of those statements are true, right?
Okay, ham wallet is probably the most cursed thing you can call a pussy.
I can think of worse.
Can you? Give me your worst.
The post Game of Thrones Discord chat can.
I'm
gonna read off some selections as they come up.
Okay, did you just ask them?
I sent Brooks a message. He logs onto Discord and sends me a text back that says, "Hang on, I'm driving."
No pussy
Brooks
talk in the car.
A car crash while talking about eating pussy.
Oh. Well, okay, we cannot belabor this point. So anyway, this movie should have been just like building up to like a big nut somewhere at the end, and the rest is
multiple smaller nuts, but like they just bust the.
It should be like edging, like
yeah.
This movie should be edging us the entire time.
Oh, sorry. By the way, I misspoke. Munched her ham wallet is what I meant to say.
Okay, that makes more sense. Deposited into her hand wallet is definitely nutting into a vagina. Sorry. Excuse me.
We're sorry about this podcast.
Good God. I feel bad. I'm gonna have to boil my hands in hot water after this just to purify my body.
Yeah, you'll never be clean.
Yeah,
you and I both know this, Blair. You will never be clean.
It's on a soul level at this point. Yeah. And you can't bleach that. You just can't. Anyway, so this guy gets sliced and diced, and that's fine. We never learn his name, and then he's dead. Then he's just a pile of cubes on the floor.
Yeah.
Hey, meat cubes.
Literally, this guy does nothing except for show us. Oh, there are death traps. Sorry about the hiccup.
Yeah. And honestly, that would be fine. It's a good.
I'm not editing those. What I'm gonna do this week is I'm gonna slap the theme song in and out, and I'm gonna write a short description, and I'm gonna put this episode up because I am tired.
We're all tired in this economy.
We're all tired.
Who can afford not to be tired?
Honestly, I just need some rest.
Yeah,
I need some breast. That's what I'm taking.
Yeah, don't fall asleep on the air.
You can't tell me what to do. Here's a bad one. You ready for this one?
Okay.
This movie starts off and it busts the nut, and then it's like, gotta get my girlfriend off, I guess. So I'm gonna go Stanley Steam or clean her carpet.
I'm not happy with you. Just by the way,
put the pussy on the sideburns. Wait, that doesn't work. How does that work?
Yeah.
You bristle it with your stubble on your side. Because you can't grow a full beard no matter how hard you try.
Yeah, I can't look. Hey.
I want to edit this out.
Hey, look and listen. Okay, so that's fine. The opening of this movie is fine. It just would have been better if it just escalated from here, but it doesn't.
If there were more, there just needs to be more. Nobody else. Sorry, no. One other person dies from
a death trap.
And
that's also really early on in the movie.
Yeah, it's in within 10 minutes of that?
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so one by one, all these people start showing up in the cube. First we have Worth, who's the person we first find in the cube. He's just kind of laying it against the ground. And then we have... Oh, fuck, now I'm suddenly forgetting all of their names.
Alright, so we got Holloway.
Well, Holloway's the doctor. The cop is...
Holloway's the doctor. Ren is the
escape artist.
We got Quentin.
Quentin is the cop.
Yep. We've got Levin.
Levin is the student.
Yep. Did you already say what was the
Kazaz?
Oh, the architect. No, Kazan. Kazan is the poor depiction of mental
disability. Yeah.
But at least he's heroic, and at least he's the only one that doesn't die.
Yeah. I mean, so the character. I mean, he's not a great depiction of it, and like they could have done better. But honestly,
when was this movie made? Like,
he's a pretty sympathetic character.
Yeah, I think
he's an extremely sympathetic character.
Super well, but like for 97.
I mean, they didn't do a good job.
Oh, I've got a bad one. Blair Brooks just gave me like the keys to the city of killing our audience. Do you want to hear this? If you say no, I will not say it.
No, I have to hear it now.
Driving your Toyota Tundra down Ham Avenue.
I think the ham thing is because so Brooks knows that eating out doesn't mean cannibalizing your girlfriend's vagina, right? Like,
I don't know that he knows that.
Not to get morbid or anything on our horror podcast, but
no, that's what vaginal dentata is. Brooks also preceded that message by saying, "Okay, red light." So he's not home. Sorry, this is the Brooks podcast, but it's just...
Well, it's not only the Brooks podcast, but it's an album of the worst of Brooks, Oglesby, 2017.
Oh, God, this is the worst one. I lied about the last one.
Okay.
Fishing out the last Skittle from the crumpled pink bag.
I'm just sad.
Yeah.
I'm like... I'm not mad. I'm just tired and I'm disappointed. Not in you, but in, like, the world.
Yeah. I gotta edit those out.
Nope. They're part of the fear-baiting canon.
Do I
gotta? You made this bed and now you have to lie in it.
Oh, I regret everything.
Everything? Yeah, I mean, you should. These are the consequences of your actions, Luna Rogers.
Yeah. Brooks says hi.
Hey, Brooks. Fuck you.
I'm just going to put in the show notes, horrible cunnilingus analogies. Please skip.
Please skip all podcasts.
Just mark as read.
Just like, skip this one. Good God. Fucking hell. I'm going to be reeling for the rest of this episode, just everyone, just by the way. Okay. So that's everyone, because Worth is the architect. And I mentioned him
Worth,
first.
that's his name.
Yeah. So Worth is the first one in the room. Then it's Quentin. Then it's...
Yeah.
Levin. Then it's Holloway.
Yes. Yep. And then...
Ren.
Ren?
Yeah, then it's Ren, and then
Kazan doesn't show up.
Kazan eventually,
Kazan doesn't show up until Shaquille stops playing basketball for a little while.
Yeah?
Get it?
No.
Kazam?
Oh. Yes.
Like the movie Kazam?
Uh-huh.
I thought they were saying Kazam every time they said his name.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So everyone's known by their last name because they have them printed on their, like, weird gray jumpsuits.
Yeah.
So they're just transported in this cube thing. People, like, have, like, time gaps between, like, when they were at the fridge or, like, sleeping in bed, or they just showed up here. Like, it's like nobody really knows how they got there, and it's all very, very mysterious. And then I think Holloway is my favorite character in this movie because she's just a fucking conspiracy nut. Because her first thing is like, it's the government or it's aliens. And I'm like, yes, queen. It is the government or aliens.
Hey, you want to know something fucked up that I just learned?
Mm-hmm.
Every character's name in this movie is a reference to a prison.
Oh?
Worth and Levin are references to Leavenworth Prison.
Oh.
Holloway is Holloway Women's Prison.
Uh-huh.
Ren is, I'm going to butcher this because it's in French, but Centre Pénitentiaire de Rennes.
Mm-hmm.
Alderson is the guy who gets sliced and diced in the first 10 seconds.
Sure.
He's Alderson Federal Prison Camp.
Uh-huh.
Quentin is obviously San Quentin.
Right, yeah.
And Kazan is a Russian prison, Kazan prison.
That's fascinating.
It really is.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, good God. That's really, 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 really cool.
Yeah.
I like the little detail.
Yeah.
There's a lot of little details in this movie.
I wonder if they kept that up in the sequel.
have no idea. And we'll never know. No, we'll probably find out one of these
We're
days.
probably gonna watch that movie at some point.
So they all meet and they're all freaking out. And it's a lot of the tension is just yelling at each other and like trying to figure out everyone's quote unquote purpose and why they're here. Because Quentin's like, well, I'm a cop, so obviously I'm here to keep the peace. He doesn't do a very good job. ACAB.
No, he does in fact a very bad job.
Yeah. Holloway is a doctor, like we said. So she kind of tends to it. And then, I mean, the first obvious thing is that Ren is a fucking escape artist. And so he's like, yeah, I'll help you get out of this fucking place. Because he discovered the trick of, throwing a boot into a room in order to
trigger a trap.
Trigger motion detectors. And he totally figured out when one was not motion detected.
But it was like... And then he fucking does, like, one of the weirdest, dumbest things that you could possibly do in this movie.
Uh-huh.
Because he is like, the air's kind of dry. I think it's probably, like, detecting organic life, and a boot isn't organic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go in here anyways.
Well, he goes into a different room, but it has...
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. He closes that one, and then he opens up a different one, because he's like, well, that one didn't work, and then he throws the boot in there, and that one, and he just doesn't think about it, because he's like, why would it be the same way in two different rooms? I think it's his, like, main thinking.
Okay, I missed that.
And then he steps into that room, and then acid burns his fucking face off.
Yeah. It creates like it looks like someone took an ice cream scoop to his face. It like doesn't like dissolve his face. It like craters his face.
Yeah, it's intense. Which is like, they probably could have used it to burn but I don't know what good this would have done. But at the time I was like, you could have used it to like burn a hole in the wall, because if it's going to take that much out of, because like they get him out of there pretty soon. Like he just gets spritzed in the face with this shit.
Yeah, but like what are they going to do? They're going to like press his face up against a wall?
I don't know. He's already dead.
And also, like Blair, like you know what's on the other side of that wall? A cube. They can just open the door.
Well, I know. That's like
back and forth.
I know, but it's also like having something as like destructive as corrosive acid as a trap seems like a good way to fuck up your machine that you have in here. You know.
Like, I guess it just feels like I don't understand. Like, are they gonna just like put it in the well of his face and just get toted around?
I don't know, man. Look, hey, there's a reason why I'm. Hey, anyway.
Hey, I just looked up. I'm looking at Cube 2 Hypercube on the Wikipedia, which, by the way, horrible sequel title.
Yeah.
In Hypercube, the industrial-style colored rooms of the previous one are replaced with high-tech, brightly lit chambers. Instead of traps such as flamethrowers and extending spikes, the rooms have evolved as they control illusion, time, space, and reality.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a lot to think about.
I just want to put a pause on this conversation real quick, because my friend AJ, who I've mentioned many times on the show, the person who put a knife in my backpack, out of nowhere.
Okay, you said that like he put a knife in my backpack.
Yeah, just you know.
Why is he coming up?
He just texted me Tom Cruise's bio on IMDb. For ostensibly no reason. He sent me a picture of it and then sent Tom Cruise bio on IMDb. Thanks, man.
What?
I just I just thought I'd share. Fucking hell. Anyway, so Ren gets his fucking face burned off. So
yeah, so
everyone's like, "Oh, we're fucked."
Yeah.
So they kind of just like throw the boot around for a while, and before Levin notices "quote unquote" serial numbers on the cubes and the walkways between the cubes or crawlways between the cubes.
Like the little crawl spaces.
Yep. And she's like, "Oh, interesting, serial numbers. I guess that's how many there are in here." But then like she thinks about it later, and she's like, "Oh no, they're prime. So the ones that aren't prime are the safe rooms." And And it's like, well, there's a limited number of prime numbers, so that seems it should be. I feel like it should be the other way around, whereas the ones that are all prime are the safe rooms, because, I mean, obviously this fucking thing isn't big enough to hold all of the prime numbers, but there are only so many.
There are infinite prime numbers.
Well, I mean, but there's only so many that we know.
And there's also so many that would fit inside three digits.
That's true. That's also true.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Who give a shit?
Hold on, I'm fucking, he's harassing me. I'm in the middle of stuff.
Is he sending you more IMDb pages?
No, he says Tom Cruise on bio on IMDb. There's one line that makes me think of you. It's the fact that I called Tom Cruise conventionally attractive, and this bio says that Tom Cruise is not traditionally attractive. I disagree. I think he is at this point conventionally attractive.
Tom Cruise is like I feel like he's as milquetoast bland, conventionally attractive as you could possibly get. Especially for someone his age. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I like everyone else, I was fanning myself when I watched Mission Impossible for the first time, but...
Well, I mean,
Who wasn't?
Me. I don't know. I don't find him that attractive.
No, I know. I was making it...
Sure.
I'm not horny for Tom Cruise.
Yeah, because this conversation came up because I was like, ugh, I can't believe they cast Interview of a Vampire the way they did, because it's these two extremely conventionally attractive, extremely heterosexually conventionally attractive men, whereas
who was in that again?
Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. You're gonna tell me that Brad fucking Pitt is supposed to sell me on a gay vampire? A gay fucking...
The only gay vampire ever is Nicolas Cage in Vampire's Kiss.
He's not gay. I don't think.
Is he not? I was under that impression that he was for some reason.
No, he's not, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
He's like
a coward move in the scriptwriter, but whatever.
He's like a Patrick Bateman-esque character, which is to say he has a bad relationship with women, but not a gay relationship with men. So...
I heard that movie today and I thought of you. Like, I heard someone mention that movie today and I thought of you.
Oh, it's so good. We're one of these days we're gonna watch Vampire's
Kiss. It's not a
Kiss.
horror movie.
It is a horror movie.
Is it?
It is.
I thought it was like a drama. Like, I wouldn't call like a American Psycho a horror movie.
You wouldn't call American Psycho a horror movie?
I don't think it is.
I would absolutely call American Psycho a horror movie.
I think Donnie Darko is more of a horror movie than American Psycho.
I disagree. When was the last time you watched American Psycho?
It's been a while.
It is so the object of horror is fucking hyped up on cocaine, fucking 80s fucking businessmen, and also masculinity. But the thing is about the 80s is that everyone was obsessed with their image, extremely, especially in a sort of like financial district sort of sense. Less so these days, like, but extremely so in the 80s. And so it was, like the ends that, and showing that you have to be a complete fucking sociopath to be able to associate in these high levels of business at all. Mm-hmm. You just can't give a shit about human beings, and you have to be a complete narcissist. And just like, and then Patrick Bateman is like a wannabe serial killer. Like, he doesn't actually kill anyone. But he wants to so badly. And so we see the inner workings of his, like, it's just, no, it's good. Hey, it's a good movie.
Okay.
This is not yelling. I just got really excited about American Psycho.
No, you're fully valid.
Yeah, so no, fucking Nick Cage plays a Patrick Bateman character in Vampire's Kiss, and it's the most amazing thing in the world. Anyway, back to Cube.
Back to Cube.
So a lot of this movie is just a lot of like numbers and like yelling at each other and like prime numbers.
But it's like, it's not bad. It's not
bad,
as bad as
but
it
it's just, it's hard to describe everything that's happening. There's a lot of conflict between everyone, and everyone's getting very, very terse with each other. And when Kazan comes in, the tension gets even more because Quentin's all like, oh, he's a liability. But Holloway's like, well, he's a fucking human being. Like, we can't just leave him alone. And everyone else basically just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
So
Quentin being the proverbial piece of shit idiot.
I mean,
asshole.
It's this the motto of this movie is all cops are bastards, basically, because the one cop sucks shit. So the next big plot point is the fact that Levin
Levin was wrong?
Yeah, Levin finds a room that she thought was going to be safe. And then Quentin goes into it, and he nearly gets his fucking body eviscerated by, like, this like, tube of wires that, like, pulls taut. He jumps out of it at the last minute, and he only gets his, like, pant leg removed, and it, like, scratches up his leg some. That's about it. But
yeah.
he survives.
He does like a cool sideways cartwheel out of it.
Yeah.
He's surprisingly dexterous for a man of his build.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't expect someone that, like, built like that to be able to make that kind of flip.
Yeah. And then so there's a lot of reassessment on what these numbers actually mean, because she's like, well, it was prime numbers, but now it might not be anymore. But they are Cartesian coordinates, which is to say coordinates on the X, Y, and Z plane, like three-dimensional coordinates. And she does some weird math to figure out specifically where they are. And this thing is like 26 by 26 by 26, like cubes. And the cubes are like 14 by 14 by 14 feet. She does some...
I'm going to do some quick math about that 16 by 16 by 16. I just did
26.
16 minus 16 in the calculator.
It's 26 by 26 by 26.
Oh, sorry. 26 by 26 by 26. 17,000.
Yeah.
We were both wrong.
Thereabouts. So that's the number I remember being said. Which is also, I mean, it's bigger than those serial numbers being literally the number of cubes are in this fucking thing.
Yeah.
But it's still a lot of fucking cubes. So
many cubes.
So she calculates that, like, oh, we're 7 cubes from the edge, though. So we just have to move forward and do what we can. And, I mean, I guess against all odds, they get to the edge without coming into any traps. But they get to the 27th cube, and she's like, well, this isn't possible. Like, we should have, like, this is, like, we can't do this. Like, there should only be 26. But Worth, who designed the shell of this thing, so, because the thing we find out about how this thing is built is that just hundreds of people were outsourced on little small projects, basically, and no one...
It's very much the end rant from Limetown.
Yeah.
The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Compartmentalized.
They say that literally in this.
Well, that might not have been the end rant from Limetown. That might have been like the second episode.
But I mean, yeah. But it's definitely a theme there, and it's a theme in this. Like, so so everyone's outsourcing everything to everyone, and at the end of the day, it becomes no one is at the source of it. It just happens, which is kind of hard for me to believe because.
It's a weird thing because
someone has to be at the something has to be at the source of it to like hire the first person.
He says is just that like it's happening because of a sunk cost fallacy.
Yeah, like
either you keep it going or you admit that you wasted a bunch of money and you stop.
Yeah, so like there has to be some source to it. That person can be long dead at that point, which is fine. That's fine. But there was a source for someone who wanted to make something like this.
A giant death cube.
It doesn't even have to be exactly like this. It could just be the permutation of what it became. But it was something like this. There is a source for this. So the idea that no one is at the center of this is kind of absurd to me. It also doesn't make any logical... Like, I had a hard time following that logic that Worth was describing. But you know what? Whatever. But it honestly does make more sense to me that... Because it always is the case, you know, like, people want to say the new quote unquote, like the conspiracy theories and quote unquote new world order shit is like the government. The horrible shit that's happened to everyone and all the quote unquote conspiracies that are happening, they're just because of fucking corporations can get away with whatever they want to do.
Yeah,
it's the rich fucks out there, you know. It's the you don't need to worry about big government, I guess is what I'm saying, because soon enough, all corporations will become the state and we'll live in an oligarchy, and I hope everyone's ready for that.
Yeah.
Not to get too real or anything.
Breaking news. Let's get real on this podcast about politics.
Corporations, bad.
More like scorpiorations, like because
more like craperations.
They'll kill you.
More like craperations because they're full of shit.
Hey, Blair.
Yeah.
Blair.
Yeah.
What about what if it was called capitalism?
That actually tickled me. I mean, I've definitely heard that before, but it still tickled me.
You've heard that a billion times from me.
Oh, from you and everyone else, but it still brings me a little bit of delight every time.
I just eat the microphone and I just say, what if it was called capitalism?
Hey, Luna. Hey, Luna.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if instead of like Jason Voorhees, he was called like Jason Vor? He's like Vor. You know, like Vor, like the sexual fetish, like Vor. Yeah, like what if though? You know?
Yeah, I think they should incorporate that into the next Friday the 13th remake. I think Jason Voorhees should eat someone.
Yeah. Print and ship it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, joke. That's a joke. That's a bona fide fucking joke, y'all. You can never tell us that we never made a joke in this fucking podcast. That's a fucking joke.
That's a joke.
Good God. Anyway, so bullshit. So that's it. That's the thing. That's where this fucking thing came from. He designed the shell. It's shit stuff. Yeah. Okay. Everyone thinks he's a huge conspirator. He's just like some guy, whatever.
Yeah, he's just some contractor who got paid to do a job.
Yeah, and then paid other people to like help him. So it's just like this never-ending stream of like people hiring other people out. And then they're like, well, we have to put people in it. Somehow he knew that they were putting people in it. I find no reason why he would know that, because like Holloway asks him like, how long did you know that people were being put in this? And he's like, for a couple months. He's like, yeah, it's not too long in the grand scheme of your life. Why would he know? Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
There's some plot contrivances in this movie, but that's okay. So anyway, so they managed to find the edge.
Yeah.
They stick their head out,
They
and
stick
it's
their heads out and they're like, wow, there's the inky blackness. And they decide to tie all their shirts together and have Holloway dangle out and try and swing across the chasm.
yeah, like try to touch the other side of it, because he said that Worth said there's a gap between all the cubes in it and the because just of his own calculations, how he calculated it, there's a buffer room, and so she can't find the edge, but then like they're like, oh, you're getting really heavy, we need to pull you back in like now, and
she's like, no, let me do it one more, let me give it one more game.
yeah, so and then everything shakes suddenly, and she almost fucking falls to her goddamn death, but they're like, they last moment bullshit, pull her back in, except she has her hand on Quentin's hand, like they're holding each other's wrists, and then he's like, thank God I got you, and then his face falls flat, and she's like, she sees that look on his face, and she's like, no, and then he fucking drops her, that fucking shady ass son of the bitch, kills a human being. Why? He's fucking so, it's just like, I just like can't even wrap my mind around his logic. Other than he's like he's an evil person.
Holloway called him a Nazi, and it made him very mad. And you know, when you get called a Nazi enough times, you kind of just have to start. You
start committing murder.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, Blair, have you not read the arguments of the great Ian Miles Chong and Paul Joseph Watson?
Don't even say his name.
if you call me a Nazi enough times, I will become a Nazi. That's just how the world works. You fill a quota. If I hear the word Nazi directed at me enough times, I turn into a Nazi, like the Hulk.
Oh my god. Yeah, but no. But
that's some arguments, isn't it? That's some people arguing.
I mean,
those are some arguments.
Like, it's obviously full of bullshit, but we can't get into how full of bullshit it is right now. Like, we just can't. Because,
yeah.
I mean, if you've got a good head on your shoulders, you can see the obvious fallacy with that fucking argument.
Considering how many feminists they call feminazis.
Well, it's not even that. It's like, if you become a Nazi out of spite, you're probably going to do it anyway. Like, if you do something out of spite, anything out of spite, you were going to do it anyway. But that was just the push you needed.
Yeah.
And so it's just not a good justification for anything. Because, like, if someone gets really mad at me, like, I wasn't going to wash the dishes or anything, but if someone gets really mad at me for not washing the dishes, now I'm super not going to wash the dishes, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Anyway, can't get into that. We just kind of did, though. She clocked the fact that he had he was an abusive father. Because she already knew that he was, like, separated and needed, but the thing is, like, the writing was kind of on the walls because he's got anger problems, obviously. He says that he needs to make...
His wife left him.
His wife left him. He directly says he needs to make, quote-unquote, amends with his kids.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy to connect those dots. So when she accuses him of that, he dropped... His explanation to why he fucking drops her later in the movie is that she knew too much about me, she was a spy. And it's like, no, you're just a fucking idiot. Like, there's just no two ways about it. Like, you're just a moron. Because everyone, it's so fucked. He's so fucked. So he kills this fucking poor woman. And then he's like, yeah, she fell. And everyone's like, oh, bummer. And then they move on to the next fucking thing. And then the thing they discover is that there's a bridge room in between all of this.
Well, they first discover they've been going in circles.
Well, kind of. So,
well, I mean, they find out
they think they're going in
Ren's
circles.
corpse.
But it doesn't really mean they've been directly going in physical circles. So they find Ren.
I mean, that's what they think. That's what they think at first.
That's what they think at
first. Then they realize that things have been moving.
Things are stranger than that. They think. Because
stranger than that, they think.
Hey, sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Anyway,
sometimes truth is stranger things fiction.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Thanks. So they get into the room where they find Ren's body. They're fucking freaked. Well, Worth gets in there and then he has a fucking hysterical breakdown. And for somehow they think about it for a while, and Levin, because she's the smartest she's the only useful human being on this fucking thing. Ren was kind of useful, but I don't think there's a lot of number games, and for no reason, Levin is really good at math, because the only thing we know about her is she goes to school and she lives with her parents.
She's extremely good at math.
She's absurdly good with math. I mean, it's whatever. So there's several revelations that she has. One, that it's not prime numbers, it's exponential prime numbers, or like power over prime. And
something like that.
So she can't
dumb shit.
She can't figure that out, but for some reason Kazan can. Fine.
I mean, it's the savant trope.
Sure. Sure. Like that's what I was like. I was like, okay, movie, you've made enough plot contrivances, I'll accept it. At this point, it's worn me down, and I'm just like, whatever you say, movie, it's fine. So that they get through a lot of the rooms that way, and then they discover that she thinks about that bridge room, like, because there's a buffer wall, and all these, like, so they've had these small little earthquakes and grinding noise. They called it thunder as well. But
if the rooms are moving
at regular intervals, and they're like, So the rooms must be moving within the cube, you know, because this 27 one, like, where is that? It's the bridge room. So we just need to get back to it somehow. And she does a lot of math. I don't really understand it. It doesn't really explain it. She's just like, I can figure out how to get back to the bridge room. Also, something I have an issue with this movie. So they all have buttons on, and they tore one of them off and pop them in their mouth so they can, like, keep the saliva flowing so they don't have dry mouth, whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, which makes sense. She also, it's a plastic button, and she's able to etch stuff into metal. No, honey, you can't. You just, even with a sharp plastic instrument, like, you're just not going to be able to. But that's how she's doing all these calculations. Plot contrivance, whatever.
I mean, maybe it's not very. Maybe it's like very. What's the word for like gems that you can like
on the
make
Mohs
a
scale or
marking?
something like that.
Yeah. It's like a low on the Mohs scale, like that. Like
the metal is.
Like, you know how that applies to metal.
Yeah, I mean.
I've been watching Land of the Lustrous lately. It's good.
Okay, sure.
They talk about that occasionally.
Like, it could happen, but it'd be very, very bad design. I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fine, but it's fine. And then they eventually end up in the room they all fucking started in because Levin broke her glasses in the first room, like, and a piece of the glass popped out, and she fucking stabs herself in the foot with it, and she's like, we're in the first room. And then she checks the numbers, it's the fucking bridge room. And they just wait, and then they get back, or it's one...
They've abandoned Quentin. They've abandoned Quentin at this point. Have we covered
that? Oh,
that?
yeah, because... Okay, so at one point...
Because Quentin tries to get horny, and then he fucking body drops Worth into the room where Ren's corpse is. And then he, like, Worth, like, slams his head in one of the doors, and, like, forces him to stay back, and then they keep running through the rooms, and then they get away from Quentin, and like, oh boy, we sure made it away from Quentin.
Yeah, and so they get into this bright red room, and it's the last room, and then they open up the hatch, and it's just bright sunlight outside. And then they're like, oh, cool, this is dope. But Worth kind of collapses to the ground because he's like, I've got nothing to live for out there. And I'm like, you fucking pussy, just get up and leave because now you have something to live for. It's your fucking life. Like, you'll find a goddamn quote unquote purpose. Whatever. He's a nihilist, but he's a nihilist with depression, so not a very good. Because nothing matters, so I should just die. Instead of nothing matters, so why not continue? You know, like that.
Why not just like do everything?
Yeah, why not just keep at it? So there's this like moment of exaltation, and then Levin gets fucking stabbed in the chest by Quentin from behind. Yep. And
what does he stab her with?
Some metal thing. It's a metal pole or something.
Sure.
I'm not. I think it's. I think it.
So
I think he ripped off the handle of one of the doors.
So Quentin, I just want to make this clear. Quentin was obviously more than like a door or two, like a cube or two or three behind them.
Yeah.
So he would have had to like navigate not get killed by any traps, which he has no way of doing this because what's his name? Sans Undertale is the only one who can do it because he's the savant.
Kazan? Why'd you call him Sans Undertale?
I said his name is Kazan and I called him Sans Undertale. His name is Kazan.
And that kind of sounds like Sans?
Close enough.
Fine.
Close enough that I thought you could follow me on that one, but okay. So Sans, so he manages to, I just like, out of everything in this movie, I just don't buy that within the fiction. Like, I think Quentin bites it on the way to try and kill them.
Like I said, there's a lot, plot holes. I don't know if this movie has plot holes. It has a lot of plot contrivances. Some are more egregious than others.
This being one of them.
Yeah. So he just like fucking kills everyone. But they get Kazan out of the room and just like he gets onto the walkway and he just watches the shit happen. But Worth jams his fucking body, Quentin's fucking body in the hole. Like he tries to climb out of the hole, tries to get a hold of Kazan, but Worth holds his body so he can't, and then the rooms move.
And he gets like slurced in half.
Yeah, that is a good fucking death. He gets like it fucking yeah, and then we see the blood streak on the wall, on the edge of the thing, which is dope.
Extremely good.
Which is dope.
And then Sans Undertale walks into the light, and the movie ends.
Yeah, he's like, A, no blood on him. B, pretty unfazed by the whole thing. Fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
Which is like, it makes no sense because he was freaking out constantly the entire movie at things like you should be freaking out at, like high stress situations. I feel like seeing someone literally get bisected in front of you is a pretty high fucking stress situation. Like, he might not be particularly good at communicating, but he understands what's happening around him, Anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever. So there's white light, he walks away, end movie end. So Cube. So that was Cube.
Yeah. That was Cube. Cube is, on a scale of 0 to 5 Cube, how many Cube do you give Cube?
Cube? I give Cube a 3 out of 5 Cube.
Yeah, I give a resounding 3 out of 5 Cube.
Yeah, because it's enjoyable for what it is, but I've got a lot of hang-ups about it. Also, the cinematography is late 90s as fuck, which is to say, a lot of weird warpy things, and it looks kind of like it was made for TV. All the actors look like they would be like extras on a TV show. So the cinematography, not great. The set, pretty cool. The idea around it, pretty cool. The writing could be better.
I wish any of the sequels were good.
Yeah, so it's good for what it is, and it's fun for what it is. There's a lot of room for improvement, but that's fine. Hey, we all have room to grow,
Yeah. Maybe Cube 4 will be better.
Oh my god. Let's just keep making.
It would be Cube 3 because it was Cube 2, Cube 0, and then Cube 3.
Yeah.
It would just be like CUB3.
Let's just like keep making sequels, and eventually one of them is going to be good.
Yeah. We got questions.
Yeah, let's get into
those. We got a fair amount of
questions.
First, 2 questions from Twitter user Linus Claus at Linus Claus.
Yes. Hello.
First one. I think Cube is caught directly between dumb slasher and existential psycho horror. Is this movie a wasted potential masterwork or just a more clever Saw? I don't think this movie can go above like a good Final Destination-esque movie. I think it is a more clever Saw, but that's really not saying much, I don't think. I want more death traps, and I want more dead bodies.
Yeah, it doesn't push the envelope as much as it should. It
does say some weird things about like bureaucracy and stuff.
Yeah,
like
so if it had Saw's fucking balls to fucking pull off the fucking death scenes, plus it's like what it does with fucking like just the complexity of this machine and like how it's a puzzle, like the puzzle solving that's involved. I would have been a lot more successful.
Yep.
But it did fall short.
Next question?
Yes.
Next question from Linus Claus?
Yes.
This movie's plot is basically the Maze Runner, which turned bad when they explained the reason for the maze. Is there ever a satisfying way to end a mystery death trap scary human rat maze without fumbling the follow-through Stephen Moffat style? I don't know what it is, but I think there is a way.
I don't think so. I think when you explain things, it takes it takes away the fear.
I think this movie actually does this okay, like
because it doesn't explain it completely, and because no one knows for sure.
If it had left it more in the dark, I think it would have been a better. But I think it is possible because I think this movie gets closer than I expected it to.
I think it still is in the dark enough that we still have a fair amount of mystery. Whereas to say that, where I still feel comfortable to say that like. You can't reveal the whole thing or even too much of the thing. Without ruining the thing, because like demystifying something is the number one way to remove fear from it. So if we knew everything that was surrounding it, like whatever, like who really cares? It's like so we see the inner machinations of it, and then it's usually pretty pathetic. Who
gives a shit?
Which could be a good plot point but also I think there's a lot to be said about mystery as well, you know?
Yeah. This question from at Big Daddy Sora, Carlo Espino. Why Cube no love?
God,
It's a valid question. I think we'd all stand to increase the
Why
amount
no
of love
love
we
Cube?
give to Cube in our day.
Why no?
I love Cube.
Love Cube. Please love Cube.
Cube love.
Cube love,
Cube.
please. This Cube doesn't love me back, though.
This question from well, it's technically from at Slow Beef, but it was sent to us by at Pidmon, and it was not directed to us.
Hi, Slow Beef, a friend of the show.
Hi, Slow Beef, big fan. When are you gonna come on our podcast? Crowdsourcing death traps. Okay, suppose you were making a big old death cube. Some rooms are trapped and some aren't. Like rooms are numbered and rooms with prime numbers are trapped. What system would you employ to distinguish between trap rooms and safe rooms? This tweet was made on November 26th, 2017, aka last night. Slow Beef just randomly... Slow Beef follows us on a throwaway account that he uses to tweet covertly. He knows, and he is our biggest fan, and he never tweets about us because he does not like us that much.
So is there a question here? Like, how would we differentiate?
How would we distinguish?
If
it's got a 1 in it, it's a trap. If it doesn't have a 1,
it's all traps. That's how I distinguish. You're fucked always. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. That's questions.
That's all questions. Cool.
We did questions.
So let's talk about some shit we like.
Yeah. My recommendation this week is I had something else, but I'm probably just going to recommend Land of the Lustrous, which I mentioned earlier. It's the first anime I've ever seen that manages to pull off like the 3D animation style that you saw.
Everyone I know has been watching this. Yeah, cool.
It's really good. It's the only you think like when you think like the 3D anime style, you think like maybe RWBY or the Berserk anime from 2014, 2015, and both of those look kind of bad. They don't look like.
Well, they don't look good.
No, I think RWBY looks good for what it is, but I think like Land of the Lustrous manages to pull it off, and like my brain is still like stuck in like that. No, this looks like shit, and it tries to fill in the gaps to make it look bad.
Yeah,
but it doesn't. It's gorgeous. I'm only 2 episodes in, so it's kind of hard to describe exactly what it's about. But it's what if Steven Universe was anime and also like I was gonna say and good, but like I still kind of like Steven Universe, so like and better.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, this came out before Steven Universe, so like I would not be shocked if like SU like kind of cribbed its style a little bit.
Yeah, because like I mean, the non-binary Space Gems is a little bit on the nose.
Yeah,
everyone's named after a mineral. Or a gem.
Yeah.
And there is a character named Bort, which is extremely good.
Bort?
I mean, it's Bort's, but it's in the show their name is Bort.
Oh, I love that.
Bort's is it's a black diamond.
Oh, I see. Interesting. Very cool. Yeah, I've been wanting to get into it because everyone I know is fucking obsessed with it.
Blair, do you want to be my anime buddy? I need someone to watch anime with and yell at me to watch an episode.
Well, I haven't watched an anime since I rewatched The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya last year. But sure.
Hell yeah.
My recommendation this week is something that this movie made me think of that I hadn't thought about in a while, and it's the first season of the reality TV show called Solitary.
Oh yeah, it's good.
It's good. I would only say watch the first season because the second season, it's still good, but it's like they turn like the robot voice, which is like more masculine or genderless, into like a sexy woman voice, which is not fun. I mean, we all like sexy woman voices, but like we know what you're doing here. Like, I don't want to be.
We are in this year 2017. It's the year that we finally admit we're all a little bit horny for GLaDOS.
I think there's something sexier about just like genderless, like Microsoft Sam ass like.
You have selected Microsoft Sam as the computer's default voice.
Yeah.
Please take off your pants. I am going to rub your butt cheeks.
There's just something more robotic about it. Anyway, the conceit of this show is basically like people get set into these rooms and they have like time challenges and shit, or like they have to like withstand a bunch of shit that's being like they're basically being psychologically tortured. this entire time. They're just being made miserable in a lot of capacities. Never really being put in actual physical danger, but just being like psychologically tormented. And whoever can withstand the longest wins. But they have no idea if they're tapping out early or not until everyone's done with this challenge. So if you're the first one to tap out, you've immediately lost. But if you tap out somewhere in the middle, you're safe. And if you are the last person to tap out, you win that specific challenge, and you probably get some reward to come with it as well. So it's a really interesting...
Like a full night's sleep.
Yeah. So it's interesting.
Yeah, it's very shrimp-interesting.
Yeah, so I would if you like reality TV shows, I would definitely recommend that one.
I think it's one of the best ones. I used to be like a bit of a reality show junkie, and like I think Solitary season 1 was like
it's got one of the most unique concepts. So
you remember like Kid Town or whatever the fuck it was on CBS?
No.
Hold on, I gotta look this up real quick. There was a what the fuck was it called? Kid Town reality show. Kid Nation was an American reality television show about like 40 kids being put into a town trying to build a functioning society with minimal adult help.
Interesting.
So there was... Why was the show canceled? There was... Oh, God. I think there was like some kid got like genuinely sick as hell on the... So they kind of... They kind of didn't last too long. It lasted 13 episodes.
Sure.
They consider this was considered a violation of child labor laws.
Sure. Yeah, understandably so. Fucking hell. Well.
Yeah. So our recommendations this week are Kid Nation.
Cool.
It was like some pre-BuzzFeed like watch these inspirational kids band together and build a society. It's like if this was in a ClickHole article, you'd be like, oh, that's a funny headline, and the article is kind of subpar, but whatever.
Sure, yeah.
And yeah, so this has been Fear Baiting. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/fearbaiting. If you can't help us out monetarily, you can check us out on iTunes and shit, and give us a rating and a review there. Any amount of money helps. $1 gets you all the benefits and stuff. I think we might have gotten a new patron last month, so let me just get in there and thank that new patron. We also do polls, which we haven't done in a little while, but after next week's episode, we are going to put up a poll.
Yes, we are. Uh-huh.
Shit. Hell. View all current patrons. Have we thanked Catherine yet?
I don't know. Thank you, Catherine. I mean, honestly,
let's just run down the list. Thank you to Catherine J, Alec, Paul, Michael, Anne, Seda, Saf, Lauren, Eva, Cassidy, and Ivory.
So I'm just going to say now, if you want to be a guest on the show, and this is not on purpose, but it just kind of happens this way, just support us on Patreon. You'll probably get in there eventually.
Yeah, actually, I think everyone we've had, everyone I just ran through the list of, except for Ivory. Ivory's not been a guest on the show. Not yet. Cassidy, I don't think we've had.
No.
Lauren, I would like to have Lauren on. Lauren is a friend I know from the Post Game of Thrones Discord. But, basically, yeah, if you want... be our friend, support us on Patreon. We'll probably have you on at some point.
But thank you all so much.
And also, none of our patrons have invoked the decision, have invoked the watch this movie, you fuckers.
Yeah.
On us, because we're just kind of so suggestion prone.
Yeah. I mean, if you challenge us, also, we'll watch that movie. Just call us cowards.
Most likely, yes. We are very influenceable.
I'm aggressive and fighty, so
and I roll over I fold like a fucking lawn chair.
So I will challenge you. If you challenge me, I'll challenge you back. And then
yep. Next week we are going to have a friend of the show, Matt, on to discuss Pontypool. And until then, I can be found. Well, if you want to check us out, fearbaiting@gmail.com, at fearbaiting on Twitter, fearbaiting.tumblr.com. I can be found at Chie Shadonaka on Twitter or chiesatanakas.tumblr.com. Blair can be found at Blair Kitch on Twitter or pfight.tumblr.com. Sorry to steal that one from you, Blair.
That's fine.
I do just like saying the word pfight. We are an hour and 15 minutes. I am very tired, and I'd like to go to bed as soon as possible.
Yes.
I think that does everything. Listen to our sister podcast, The Wonder Years. We've got a new episode coming out this Friday. Thank you guys again for dealing with our weird schedule and the bad audio last week. We should be in the fucking green from here on
only
out.
uphill from here. Only uphill from here.
So it's been a year and a half, but we're finally getting to be good at podcast.
Yeah.
And until next week, thanks for listening. I'm Luna.
I'm Blair.
And remember,
you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.